joined by head tennis coach Jair Banuelos. And coach, first of all, how's your summer been going?
Been good, getting some stuff done, finalizing recruits, and planning the next season. So having a lot of good plans during the fall, and of course, during our main semester that is the spring.
Before we touch on, coming up this season, let's go back to last year. Let's talk about the guys first. Fifth straight title, another good season for them. You return a good chunk of those guys. Just talk about that season and the returners you have coming back. 'Cause you lose Rodrigo and Francisco, but you return a really good chunk of that team for this coming year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm losing two key players, but it's part of the life of college sports. And yeah, there's a good base coming back, which is gonna be good for next year. Last season was one of the toughest one, if not the toughest RMAC championship in my opinion. And it was a good year, and we were close to go to the Sweet 16 national championship in Florida. But we were there once again, and I'm looking forward to use this base of players, the returning players, to have a good next year and add a few more players and keep the program up there.
Now to turn it to the women's side, they almost pulled it out. That was a heck of a run by that team. You had a really young squad that had some, older veterans on the team like Dina and Marie. They're both done as seniors. But you had a really good younger group. Marissa stepped up and had some big matches for you down there. Lower Diamond played really well. Almost ended up winning the RMAC against Mesa, going down to the last few points there. So just kind of recap the women. Next year's going to look really strong. You have a lot of your girls coming back next year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was a tough season. We struggled a lot, injuries, issues, and the schedule wasn't easy. And having the conference tournament the way that it was positive. To get to go on for next year and stay hungry and play better next year. Definitely was a tough year, but I'm happy with the performance of most of the girls, and people step it up. They saw their chance. Marisa was great, and dominated the RMAC once again. And all the players were had their up and downs, but definitely it was a good RMAC conference.
And then you touch on this summer. You've gotten a few recruits signed. Just talk about what each of those will bring to the table for this coming year.
Yeah, Pauline, she's a good player. She's a transfer from a Division One school where she didn't play that much, but obviously Division One is strong. I think she's gonna be a great addition. She's gonna come here with experience, college experience, which that's something that I was looking for. Definitely is gonna be a really good teammate, a really good singles and doubles player. And in the men's side, Vladimir, he's a young player. I expect that he's gonna come here and work hard, and he's gonna give a good talent to the team as well.
And then going back, it's already getting close. It seems weird that it's middle of July, but we're already going to be talking about the season coming up. Talk about your schedule coming up. In the fall, of course, you'll be going to NMSU. In the ITA regionals, and then just the regular schedule about trying to get more regional matches. Was really the push this year about trying to get some of your more regional opponents to help you further on down the line.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, our region is very strong, so adding all those matches is gonna bring us a good chance to be able to compete with them, and hopefully host regionals. If we have a good season, and I'm very excited to make this next coming up season one of the strongest one that we have, playing all the regional teams and the RMAC teams, and hopefully going back to the national tournament.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you taking the time, and best of luck again for the season coming up.
Thanks.